Thank you so much, Nathan Malone, for wanting to share your story today. Just to start very quickly, if someone listening right now and they feel stuck, they feel overwhelmed with their life, just to start on a positive point, what would you want them to know before we even begin? If somebody's stuck, they're overwhelmed, based on everything you've gone through and the tools you've collected over the years, what would you tell them?
I would tell them that as much as it doesn't feel like it now, and you might even not want to hear it now, um, just keep pushing forward because it will get better. It will definitely get better as long as you keep moving forward.
That's brilliant. Thank you very much for that. Now, take us back. When did things start to feel very difficult for you?
Say 2016, somewhere around there. I went into work one day and I broke down in the manager's office. I was completely overwhelmed. First major panic attack. Uh, I didn't know what was happening. I was really hot and clammy. My heart was racing, but I was really upset. It was like this well was overflowing. It was just I didn't know where it was coming from. I was completely overwhelmed. Couldn't talk properly, and I got sent home.
Mm, mm. That was something. That was something. So what was it that was going on in your life at that time? Just look at everything happening family wise, relationally, with work. Was there any pressure at work?
No, work was quite good at that time. Very easygoing. It was really loads of friends, loads of good friends, people working with. Work was quite good. I was earning good money then. Um, it was, I think what it was is I stayed in a relationship too long that
Hmm.
was abusive
Hmm.
because I didn't have any self-worth. That's what I learned now. I just stayed
Hmm.
in it, not wanting to be alone, didn't know how to be alone. Um, and I was a person that was a fawn. That's how I was surviving. I wanted that affection and belonging, everything that was coming with it, even though it was physically and emotionally abusive. I, s- I- the alternative of being alone seemed worse than
Hmm.
staying in it. So I'd been in that relationship for 6 years, maybe something like that. Um, we'd had a child together. We tried living together, didn't last very long. And then when we split up because there was a baby, um, she needed to be taken care of because she wasn't working or anything like that. So basically, for about 8 months, I stayed with her, even though I was already checked out, basically, because
Hmm.
we'd already stopped living together. Um, so I spent 8 months being in a relationship that I wasn't in, just to try and protect my daughter and try and stop my ex-partner from flying off the handle because she was prone to being quite neurotic, hurting herself and being aggressive. So I couldn't check out yet. I couldn't break away yet. And I think after that time, she got herself a council house. So at that point, I was able to say, "Look, I don't want this, and I want to leave," basically. And it was pretty much the next day. All that stored trauma and emotion and everything for years. It just finally came out, and I
Wow.
couldn't stop it anymore.
Wow. Wow. Just I'm just trying to comprehend this. Now, when you broke down, who was there? They said the manager was there in the manager's office.
I was in my car actually when it started because I just felt strange and I didn't know what to do. So I went in and my manager was really good at the time. Um, I just burst into her office, sat down, couldn't talk. I'm like trying to take my jumper off because I'm really hot, sweating, and she's just like, what's going on?" Um, well, like I say, she's really understanding. She's really cool with it.
What did she tell you? How did she calm you down? What did she say? Oh, you can't remember.
she didn't really say anything, but she
She just held
didn't.
that space. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, she just gave me the space. She just let me do what I was doing. She didn't try and stop me or try and, comfort me or anything. She could see that I just needed to let whatever's happening happen. Let me calm down a little bit. And then she was like, "Look, everything's okay. Don't worry about work. Don't worry about anything here. Just go home, do what you need to do."
Hmm.
So,
Hmm. Yeah, that's wonderful. Always wonderful to see to have somebody that will just be there to understand.
yeah.
Now, did you think everything started with that abusive relationship, or did you have other traumas in the past leading to the relationship?
No, I think so. After this breakdown, things got a lot worse. There were more traumas, but
Hmm.
it took some years for everything to calm down. And then when I went into therapy,
Hmm.
we started going backwards and we got back to the relationship and the breakdown, but then we kept going all the way back to being a very young child, maybe five,
Hmm.
way back. And there was stuff along the way, always, and just kept learning and learning. A lot of like insecure attachment to parents, not being safe in my environment, inside the house and outside the house, not being safe anywhere, all the way up to being a young adult, basically.
Hmm.
So it's
Hmm.
yeah, it's took my whole life till now, basically. Still.
Wow.
So yeah, my
Okay,
dad was
so
abused, like a physically aggressive drunk.
hmm.
Um, my mum was a bit of a drunk. Uh, when they broke up, my mum was just out of it a lot of the time, so there was no connection there. She would become aggressive when she was drunk. If I go out of the house, there was a lot of older kids, a lot of different groups. I was quite meek, so I was a bit of a target. Just get beat up a lot, shoes taken, and you know, quite severe memory was getting whipped by about six or seven lads in a group. And like these long vines off one of these bushes on the field, and it all broke them off and was whipping me. Um, yeah, it
Hmm.
was it was it was tough upbringing, fighting and all that. So, but
Wow.
now I'm learning. My nervous system growing up was constantly in fight or flight. It never got to rest. So,
Wow.
uh,
So you say you're learning to regulate your nervous system.
yeah,
Are things looking better gradually now for you?
yeah, I've picked up a lot of things on the way. Um, I call it a toolkit. You know, there's things that you can draw on because something that's working currently might not work in a month's time or next week or even tomorrow. So it's good to have different things to use. But I think for me, learning about the neurology, the physiology of what's happening to my mental state has been has been really beneficial.
Wow. Wow.
So when I'm
S-
having a panic attack or when I'm thinking thoughts that I know are not good, um, it's learning to stop and think and regulate in that sense and understand that it's not the thought, it's just what's going on in your body. Like if you've been triggered, say something that's just happened is making you think things, but it's not really what's going on.
That's correct. That's good. So psychoeducation has been good for you.
Yes, yeah,
Being able to understand what is going on and how as supposed to blame yourself, being able to understand that, the past has somehow recalibrated the nervous system for threat and for anxiety. So understanding it more is helping you to regulate better. That's
yeah,
fantastic. That's
yeah.
fantastic. I'm very happy for that. Now, what do you think the future looks like? Have you ever envisioned yourself uh, being able to reach a level of stability where you would be able to help other people with your story, with what you've learned along the way, and a whole bunch of other things you're going to learn in the future. Do you see yourself in that area yet, or it's too early?
Um, yeah, it might be too early. I think at the moment I still don't fully trust myself, if I'm honest. I have to work quite hard still to keep
You're still
myself
learning.
on an upward trajectory. I'm not
Okay.
in survival mode anymore. I'm not in that crisis mode anymore. I'm doing quite well for myself now. I've just bought my own place. I've changed jobs. I've got had a nice pay rise the last couple of years. I'm doing really well at the minute. Everything's going really well. So
Oh,
uh,
fantastic.
that
Fantastic.
that's probably one of the biggest lessons in the past couple of years. Learning to do that, learning to pat yourself on the back, stop and say, "Well done."
Wow.
Well done for doing that. Well done for achieving this thing. Well done for doing that for yourself. That's probably anyone that wants to listen to this, that's probably the biggest lesson.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. That's fantastic. Yeah, we do usually say that perfection is not the goal. Progress is. And being able to
Yeah.
stop along the way, even though things are not perfect, and say, I tell you what, look at where you've come from, look at what you've achieved. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. Thank you for that. Talk to me about your daughter. How's she doing at the moment? Do you have access or
Yeah, well, she's 12 now. So,
wow,
yeah. Yeah, so
12 months, 12 years.
12 years, yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's been a while, yeah. Um so yeah, she's in secondary school now. I wasn't in her life for 6 years, so maybe a bit longer, maybe 8 years. Um, we did get back in touch a little while ago, but it's been quite clunky. It's been difficult
To get
to try and
access.
keep things going. She's she likes. My impression is she likes to keep her own space, her own environment. I live to her. I live quite far away. It's a 40-minute drive, so she's very reluctant to come out this far. And yeah, it's just trying to find something she wants to do that's we can both do. Um,
Does she stay with the mom?
yeah, just don't come up. So
Okay.
it's not great if I'm honest, but can't win them all.
No, no,
So
no, no problem at all. I think I'm very impressed with the story. The story of survival, the story of thriving, and the story that's still of unfolding is a story that uh, that I believe that will continue to bring better things in spite of the struggles. The struggles may never go away. We learn harder. We become better people to be able to deal with the situations. It is not perfection, it is progress, progress that we're looking for. If you could speak to your younger self during the
Yeah.
darkest moment of your life,
Yeah.
what would you say now in hindsight?
Yeah, it's a tricky question for me because my when I picture my younger self, it spans the darkest time spans many years.
Mm,
Um, I have to answer this question in my own way, sort of thing. It's not a singular instance. It's many instances. So
yes.
um, this is exactly what I'm working on right now, and in a way, it's me telling my younger self it's okay to come out. It's okay to come to the light effectively. It's okay to be out in the world.
Mm,
And the most difficult thing is me saying to my younger self, I'll keep you safe because my younger self doesn't believe that,
mm,
doesn't want to believe that, can't believe that. That's why we can't communicate.
mm,
And
mm,
then
wow.
it gets more complicated because that's I created an alter self as I understand it that was protecting my younger self. It's separate from me. But that's probably going into another conversation.
Well, I'm interested in it. I'm interested in that conversation. Um, one more time, people have listened to your story. Um, we've picked out some really powerful things, being able to congratulate yourself, being able to just keep going, believing that things will get better. And psychoeducation, you've explained how psychoeducation really helped you to be able to understand what's happening in the nervous system, your brain, and because of that, you're able to learn gradually to self-regulate, be people that might be struggling as well. Just your final summary. What we like to tell our viewers.
I would say again, the key thing is learning to be kind to yourself, as difficult as that is. Um, that's effectively the key, and trying to tame the critique of yourself, and understanding that that critique, as harsh as it is, it's just trying to keep you safe. It's trying to stop you making further mistakes. So being more compassionate, controlling the critique
Mm,
is a good start. It's always a good start.
mm. Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much, Nathan Malone, for coming along today to share your story. I'm sure many people will be very, very will be helped with this as they listen to you. And thank you so much and wishing you the very best for the future. Thank you.